The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
That is a little undercooked. Knocks it into space. Lee Kang-in, here's onto this. Oh, shoots!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Osimhen is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. He's on it, can he get away? Lizarazu. That's a good run down the left. Lizarazu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lee Kang-in! And that's off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Paris Saint-Germain applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Zanetti clears without hesitation. And here's Bale. Bale driving forward. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chance, surely! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 2, then. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Zanetti providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, Osimhen! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Gets his head on, and again. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Lampard. He's got away. Hangs in a cross. So, third corner of the game. Lampard with the short one. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Back towards the middle. Lee Kang-in can see things, others simply cannot. He won't be happy with that one. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lizarazu. Silvestre. Taken back almost at once. That is ended up in no man's land. Lizarazu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lampard. It's Lampard! Fantastic from Lampard! That is a gem! An absolute gem! He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Lampard. Stam deals with that comfortably. That's going to go a long way. And here's Bale. Bale. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Vermaelen clears it away. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. That is a great pick out. Lee Kang-in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he finish? Leicester is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Osimhen. Nicely spread. Flashes. There's the header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's stuck it away. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word.
That's it, 45 minutes up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Changement en cours.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Silvestre has a look up and delivers. Dida deals with that nice and simple. Eto'o is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is well cleared. Not the most accurate pass. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Lampard. Silvestre. O'Shea. And it's Eto'o. Played out wide. Tries to play it through. And Del Piero! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Del Piero deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, important interception. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. He's picked his way through. Forced to go back. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lampard. Vermaelen. Now who's going to be first to this? Lizarazu has it in a wide position. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Zanetti. Now it's Lee Kang. He's having a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He is through here. Can he get onto this? And he's there to clear it. And the finish! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15. Le numéro
Two
45.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 22.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Okazaki! Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Corner number 4 coming up here. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
They get a throw in. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Vieri. Oh, now he can run away with it. Is there a... Can he finish? And that really should have been that.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
O'Shea calmly anticipates, and it's Del Piero. Now it's Batistuta, and this is Okazaki. That pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had a shot! Into the last 5 minutes. And he was quick to react. Deftly away. And this is Eto'o. Great vision. It's Vieri! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Silvestre. That's a good ball out wide. Zanetti in acres of space out wide.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Del Piero. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Vieri. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Zanetti. Silvestre. And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
And that was very necessary. Now, can they get him away? That's been cut out, well played. Zanetti. Robertson has it out wide and in space. Nakata. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that pass isn't the best. Zanetti. Not where it came from. Nakata. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he was quick to react. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's burst through! Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Caceres calmly anticipates. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players...
Shoots! Nakata. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Lee Kang-in! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's come to nothing. Defending was strong and firm. Doesn't quite get there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Inzaghi. Vermaelen gets across to intercept that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ukraine clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stam cuts out the pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Paris Saint-Germain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pass somewhat off target. And this is Batistuta. Good ball, good take. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Robertson. 5 minutes till the break. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Stam gets over and intercepts. Over to the right flank. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. Filippo Inzaghi in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please be reminded
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 13, Filippo Inzaghi.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Coming on to replace him is
Paris Saint-Germain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
And this is Van Basten, and he's running through. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Over to the other side. Some resolute defending there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Spread to the right. Zanetti is wide and looking to get onto this. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Almost an hour gone. And he's worked it through.
Pretty robust defending.
Nakata is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's quick to get rid. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, this looks sharp. That has not gone well. And it's Beckham. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Stam. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Xavi Alonso. Nakata. Caceres. And Shevchenko! And somehow he kept it out.
Ukraine certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That is good alertness. Nakata. Passing is crisp and sharp. Right, Shevchenko. Pass is just off target. And they've got rid. Played out to the left flank. Robertson. He's shifting through the gears here. Quick look, then plays it in. Quality ball. Beckham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great ball, and he takes a shot! And a neat finish! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's a good ball out wide. And he's quick to return it. Now this could be a chance. Nakata. Into the last 5 minutes. Edmilson. Neymar. Robertson. Zanetti has it in a wide position. Xavi Alonso. Right, Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Koundé. Taken back almost at once. Batistuta.
2
Robertson
minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Beckham. There's the header! And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponent. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Borussia Dortmund against Paris. Paris
It
Saint-Germain.
is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Well, we're on the way.
I think in Puskás we have someone who you can call the world's first international sports star. He was a man so prolific that he almost scored for fun. He even has an award named after him for the outstanding goal of that year, scored across world football.
And he was the very epitome of an out-and-out goal scorer. Those that follow England will well recall him as the architect of Hungary's famous 6-3 win against them.
Such a quick-witted player, Peter, as well, who could tie the best defenders in knots. And we can't forget about his wonderful left foot.
Carvajal. Menu short-changes him with that pass. Zanetti. And this is Bale. That's a little off target. Locatelli. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, there first. Borussia Dortmund given another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Menu. That's a throw. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Opts to play it back. And it's Locatelli. Tries one from range! Well, there's the clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, takes a shot! Nicely aimed pass. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's all alone. Robertson. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Judge, surely! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Messi really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Can he finish? That was mighty close. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Borussia Dortmund have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Osimhen. There's the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. Stam gets it away. He's having a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Borussia Dortmund get their fourth corner. Stam attempts a clearance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Carvajal. He's being urged to shoot. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Messi. That has been slung wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And they've got rid. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ronaldinho. Locatelli. And here's Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. Good chance here! There was plenty of power on that. Not the most accurate pass. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club.
We're on the move again.
Paid parking facilities in the area.
Paris Saint-Germain can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Zubimendi. Can he get it through? Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Menu. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Vermaelen is there, and he can get that clear. Van Dijk. Carvajal. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Ronaldinho. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Zanetti. Knocks it into space, having a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Koundé. Robertson has it out wide and in space. He's cut it out. And Messi! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Oh, important interception. Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Looking to play him in. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20, Mbappe.
I was just lacking in accuracy.
Number 22, Ronaldinho.
Koundé.
Number 36.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Puskas! And he has kept it out somehow.
Puskas clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Impressive jump. But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pelé. Pelé proves just a little bit too strong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
It's made its way to him. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Vermaelen, a picture of focus and alertness. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Messi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And Batistuta! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Batistuta has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
It's a good run down the right. Hangs one in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now it's pushed. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Keeper has taken decisive action. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish right from the top draw. We thought they were done, but never say never. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Messi. So, what can they make of this? Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer whip. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real...